So talking about this, there will be another terms of how, if you have heard of self-love language. So just now pretty much on how you can build that relation with your loved ones at different level, a different type of engagement, but somewhat the contexts are the same. The way how you're going to communicate and put into actions and what to avoid is pretty much the same, right? So there's another part of it about self-love language that you can prioritize your own needs. And what was it? What was it about, right? So the five love language that we have heard that philosophy from Gary Chapman. Okay, he has the best-selling book, um, have already talked about the five thing, right? So, how can this be like resonates to putting ourselves in that, in a sense, if we centralize ourselves into this five love language, and how we can make practice. So, talking about the first words of affirmation, right? With words of affirmation as your primary love language, you have to speak something more positive towards yourself, right? You can have some kind of a mantra, okay, that will fill your cup in a major way and expand your capacity to love yourself before you could love others. So you can practice a mantra like, I love myself. I accept myself. I am worthy. I am powerful. Okay. I also recommend perhaps you can make an audio recording of yourself speaking affirmations in the present tense and you play throughout the day. You may be more open to like an audio learning and listening can help imprint the positive self-love statement into your thought process. So for me, I love to hear Spotify. I'm just going to watch YouTube. Sometimes they have the TED talk or some motivational speakers. I just love to hear from them. And I thought that works for me as a sense of like self-affirmation. And quality time. How are we going to do that for ourselves? So if quality time, all right, I if quality time is your primary language, if lah, okay, then to make it your self-love language is try spending time in solidarity, yeah, alone, right? So you have to block out the time you need. Recommended about perhaps about 30 minutes to an hour per day on your calendar. You're gonna put a schedule your me time, if you heard about that. So whether you spend the time like being outside in nature or binging your to your latest beloved Netflix show, it's entirely up to you. If you love marathons, movie marathons, yeah. Okay, so turn off your phone and settle into just enjoying your solo time. So in this way, you can actually like cultivate a positive relationship with alone time and provide a loving space of solitude for growth and acceptance. All right. So it's really a needful time to spend alone because that's when you feel your entire body more relaxed and you can kind of have that a lot of self-reflection moment. You will somehow flashback about the past and present and what can you look forward in the future. It make you super relaxed, especially if you sit at the beach. My god, you look at the waves of the sea and it's breezing, and I don't know, it can be like there was a sunset or it's early morning. It's up to you, but it's one of the way, okay? Or you can create your own spa in your own toilet. Ladies, yeah, if you love spa, you can do that. Even for men's, go ahead if you love it. We would love to know that you have your relaxation moment on yourself. Just lit candles. Candle have a lot of scents, and play some soft music, or jazz, whatever could relax your mind, and just spend your time in the bathtub. All right, or in the shower. Yeah, all this could relax. I felt. And yeah, and the third one would be give. Right. So gifts is a big symbol of love for people with a gift giving and receiving love language. So treating yourself to something special here, and there is encouraged for you, right? So I would suggest you list or write out a list of all gifts from big to small you get for yourself over the next weeks or months or even over the years. Okay, by planning to give yourself a gift, you are like exemplifying your belief in your worth and your value. So the process of planning continues to feel like an act of self-love because you're providing for yourself and celebrating yourself rather than depending on someone else to provide for you. Yeah, yeah. See, so buy more things. Go and shop online apps, but don't overspend lah. I just don't overspend, buy what is needed, and you felt that it's at the appropriate moment, you have a little bit more that you can afford, and you could buy lah, buy. I think it's very good to do self treat or buy yourself your own gift rather than expecting or depending anyone else to buy for you because it will be the greatest things if you can afford. Yeah. And then we have the fourth, which is it the fourth? Yeah, acts of service. Acts of service. So, what was it about? The acts of service love language, I believe, traditionally focus on feeling love by the acts of kindness uh, that others do for you. Okay, but it's definitely still something you can do for yourself. So, I would advise for you to write down a list of what needs to get done in order to make our life easier and perhaps happier and then making it happen, right? So this can include running an essential errands are cleaning, you can do cooking or getting organized. And then start to tick off those things little by little. Each is an act of service for yourself. Hmm. I love to plan my day on what to do, especially when I'm home. Um, yeah, even on daily basis where I gotta go to work, I know my morning routine will be like the moment I wake up. If there's laundry, I'll do my laundry. Otherwise, I will immediately go to the kitchen, see if there's anything need to clean up. Even in like the living room, which is quite bare minimal. Um, and then I will go ahead putting putting food on my cat's plate. Um, I have six furry cats, yeah. And then I'll ensure that everything is clean around their play area so that they can feel good or play around or sleep around. Yeah, they are the king, they are the queen and the king in that part of the house. Yeah, we have a cat condo, and it's such a pleasure to see or feel relief that they have their own house for them to chill. Yeah. What else? So afterwards, once I'm done with them, quickly pack my own meal for my lunch, and then I will take all my supplements, and so what did I do? Oh, will do my milkshake. Yeah, so that is a replacement of my breakfast. What are the tips on my milkshake? My milkshake light. Okay, so the milkshake is very simple, and that's why I could also make it like a morning routine. As simple as a cup of milk. I use the farmland. Farmland is 100% milk cow from Australia. And then I'll put a banana, rolled oats, and I have a superfood powder. Phew. Yeah, for those who don't really like to eat raw vegetables or even cooked vegetables and fruits, please get your superfood in a powder. Put in powder form and make into a milkshake. If you like, just a tips for you to stay anyway, stay healthy. All right. Yeah, so that's pretty much about what I do. So once that is my morning routine, yeah, I'll kind of memorize on what I do already and what I'm supposed to do. So definitely the next thing, get ready and go to work. And when I'm home, I'm looking forward to cook. What else? Cook and watch Netflix or whatever movies that's interesting to watch. That's how I also spend quality time with my husband. And that's about it. It's time for bed. Yeah, so that's how my weekdays is, unless we have outings towards nighttime after work. Otherwise, we'll be home. I think it's a life of 30s. For those who are 30s and married, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Yep. Yeah. But remember, quality time and going out on the weekends is very important. Be it to your partner or loved ones. Make time for it. Take advantage of the time that you had and spend the most that you had together. Yep. I think this would be the last about self love is physical touch. What I want to touch on about physical touch is a good news. Okay, you actually don't need another person to maximize your primary love language. If you are this type lah, which is me, even if it's physical touch. So if you are per se, if you are meditating or praying and tuning into your emotions as well as your body, there may be part of you that feels more triggered or alive. Ah, for example, we often feel anxiety in our chest tightening. Sometimes, like you feel so much anxiety or stress, and by putting your hand over your heart and taking deep breath, to sit still and be present with your body, you are sending breath and love to that area of your body. Yeah. Physical touch, I actually think of spa, like doing your own spa lah. Because I thought that's where you put yourself, where you feel pampered, or you go for a massage, or medi pedi, facial facial cleanse, what else, hairdo, whatever that anything being touched on your body to make you feel precious or worth of value. I think that's part of physical touch, right? For me, in a sense, like definitely, if you need certain services, you need someone else to touch lah. Yeah, hair. I mean, hair, right? Hair. If you need to do rebonding or you need to wash your hair just to trim cut, definitely you need someone else, And then what else? A spa, a massage. Yeah, you need someone else to help you with, and it's for that you feel special. Yeah. So these are the self-love languages. Quite pretty simple, yeah. Yeah. So yep, I think it's the best to go. The great thing is for you to remember about the five love languages that you can do with your loved ones. And self love language is the most important for self care. The need to prioritize yourself. Yep. I pretty much covered both contexts, and I'm so happy that I'm able to do that. I'm looking forward for my next guest, next topic. I'm not sure. I think this is the greatest thing I love about relationship, talking about love, talking about uh, um, beautiful things in life. That's me, and I would love to talk with somebody about it. Somebody to love. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Again, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in and stay tuned for the next episode. Till then, see you when I see you. Bye.